Hello? Team? Is it just me? I think it's just me. Well, for those of you not in the know, today is an important day. It is the first day of Granblue Fantasy Guild Wars. A historic, awful event that every person hates every 2 months. Thanks, Miros. Oh, you are awesome too. Alright. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Guild Wars. Guild Wars is happening in Granblue, aka the most horrendous time of the 6 month intervals, the 2 month intervals that the year gets broken up into, of just a bunch of different Guild Wars where you spend an entire day being fucking miserable. But I mean, I got work done, watched some anime while I was doing it, so not bad. I will say, as you can see by my my weather app down here, it's telling me that it's 35 degrees and sunny. Now, it is extremely sunny, and because I've had my curtains open, the sun has been like baking my apartment. So even though it's 35 degrees out, like I'm warm, which kind of sucks. Not why I moved up to Minnesota. Wasn't expecting things to be warm. Kind of tired of it. Kind of tired of things being warm. But that's everything there. Over the weekend, played a little bit of Honkai Impact 3rd. Very interesting story going on there. It's not told in the same way that I was expecting the story to be told in. When I was like, because I've played Genshin and I've played ZZZ and I've played Star Rail before. Not that I'd consider like any of them a main game, but I've played them all and I'm familiar with like their storytelling antics. But Honkai Impact is like an anthology. Like it has an overarching story, but the arcs are not connected in that way. So I don't know, very, very odd storytelling. I kind of like it though. Kind of like it. It is very endearing. It's got some cool characters. It's got some hype moments. I think that in general, my tastes, like if I was to rate something, tend to be a little bit picky. So I think that if I was to give it like a 1 to 10 rating, I probably wouldn't be super generous towards it. But that's because I think that almost everything falls like in the 5 and below range. So, yup. What else? So we're gonna play Xenogears today. I thought I was gonna play Xenogears on Friday, but unfortunately, I did not. And I don't remember the exact reason for it. Oh, it's because that was the day that Tony beat LobCorp. Right. LobCorp is over. LobCorp is all done now. Played through the entire game. He had a lot of fun with it. Very similar to me, where it was like, stories, whatever, like nothing really happened too much, just kind of met a bunch of characters. But the gameplay was a lot of fun. Him playing the game was part of the deal between him and my good friend Azalea, who is often in stream. I say often, but often I guess is past tense. She doesn't really come in stream too often anymore. But she is playing Honkai Impact 3rd, which is one of his favorite stories. And he is playing through the Project Moon games, which is one of her favorite stories. I put her onto the Project Moon games. And so now we're just waiting on Azalea to get through Honkai Impact. So you win some, you lose some, I suppose. You win by getting your friends to experience the games that you really enjoy, and you lose some of your time. I do think that this entire thing is really, really weird. because everyone is very staunch in their beliefs. You know, I think that whenever you go into situations like this, Third Impact is a gacha game? Not really, though. Also, what's up, Docchi? How's your Guild Wars going? Honkai Impact Third is a gacha game in the same way that, like, I don't fucking know, Doki Doki Literature Club's a gacha game. Like, it's just not. Like, it has a gacha mechanic to it, but the overarching gameplay does not exist. Right, you're just playing the game, like, as a story. They give you trial characters. There's, like, really no reason to pull, ever. Like, very, very rarely. You're supposed to use the characters they give you for the story arc. So, I would argue that it's not, like, it has a gacha system in it, but you're not playing the game for the gacha. It's not like how, Star Rail or Genshin or ZZZ, or even Granblue, honestly, like more traditional gachas rather than, I guess, you have to separate them. You have to separate them, right? 2010 when it came out? Yeah, it came out in 2015, 2016? 2018, right? Hold on a second. When did it come out? It's newer than Granblue, I can tell you that. When did Honkai Impact Third come out? 2016, yeah. So yeah, Granblue came out in 2014. So, we got a little bit of time on it, but yeah, came out in 2016. And yeah, I guess, so to like, compare it to more traditional gachas, right? I'm thinking Granblue, I'm thinking Fate Go, I'm thinking Fire Emblem Heroes, right? Even other Cygames gachas. I'm thinking like Dragalia Lost, stuff like that. Those games are very live service in the essence that they release new content for you to do that gives you benefits to pulling the new characters. And I don't think that Honkai Impact Third really incentivizes you to pull outside of, like, this is a character from a piece of media that you really like, therefore maybe you should pull it because you really like it, you know? But other than that, I don't think there's really a whole lot of incentive to pull the characters. At least from what I've played so far. Maybe we'll see how it kind of goes from there. But yeah, Doc, you said you were so excited for me to play Xeno. You said you were so excited for me to play Xenogears. Bro, you have not been here in ages. Where have you been? What have you been up to? Also, what's your Guild Wars app? IRL got in the way. That happens. That happens. Where's your GW? This is what I'm at right now. Hit 600 million. Probably gonna keep on going after stream tonight. Are you watching the VODs? Are you actually watching the VODs, Doc? Because I do record them and then upload them to my YouTube channel, but honestly, like, I can never tell if people watch them or not. My GW numbers are still low. My GW is pretty crazy, or pretty normal. I'm doing Bubs plus Scratching Post for what's it called, for NM90. I guess my grid's a little strong. I do have a 250 Opus and I do have the Basada weapon. And then my this is my EX Plus team, which is just Scratching Post. I'm using 000 main instead of Bubs main. And then this is going to be my NM100, what's it called? NM100 / NM150 full auto. I'm not going to do manual. I just don't really want to. But yeah, this is my NM100, NM150 full auto, death bringing Geisenberger, typical stuff. And then I don't have anything for 200, what's it called? Oh, I think this is my 200 full auto. Yeah, this is my 200 full auto. And then what else? I think I don't have anything for 250 yet. Yeah, Orologia is pretty broken. Orologia is nice. Yeah, I don't have a setup for 250 yet. Realistically, it's like if I had to guess, it's gonna be Kengo, Cosmos, Horus, Zoe, but we will see. I'm crossing my fingers on this one. Super crossing my fingers on this one. Praying that it's not a 150 Foon check. Which it totally could be, but I'd really rather it wasn't. So. Really would rather it wasn't. I don't know. I think that my grid is kind of normal, but I guess I do have Ameno. But like, I think that if you're invested in light, then this is a pretty normal grid. Right? Double Harmonia, double Fez, Ameno. Basado weapon just came out, so maybe it's a little premium. But I don't even have like 2 Radiant Renes. So I don't think it's too crazy. My characters aren't like all that. Like I don't have Sturm. I don't have Summer Sturm. All my later NMs, I'll just use teams I already have. Do you have Light Excal? Are you gonna do manual burst? Yeah, aren't you a light main? Am I crazy? I don't know why I thought you were a light main, but I'm just a whale. Like all my grids look like this. Gonna fall. Yeah, I'm a full. So if you have Geissenberger, copy this for 100. Copy this for 100 if you can. And this works for 150 as well. And then this is a really good 200 team. This is charge attack on, quick summon 000. This worked for 200 last year at least. And I mean, that was before GW got revamped. So 200 might be a little bit more difficult. Obviously we're getting 250 as well. But this did work last year as well. So this is like literally 1-to-1. And my grid is substitute for the draft lady, good one. There isn't one. Realistically there is not one. Yeah. I don't know what to do. She's got Assassin and Flurry, so probably Cosmos, Makura, or Lucio. It's gonna go a lot slower if you run them. Realistically, genuine answer, Makura into Song 150 might work instead of Geissenberger here. If you run Makura into Song 150, that might work, but I'm kind of scratching my head on it. Cause last year, the bosses were weak to paralysis, but Song is a little slow. Song should be quite a bit faster now, because of the 150 buffs making the 4th skills. Oh, Jutem 150, funny joke. Then maybe just main Song. I don't know. It's kind of hard because all the Juten 150s. Where are the characters? All the Juten 150s have like this weird buff that they got that makes it so that where is it? At end of turn, when Heavenly Howl is level 3 or above, 1 turn cut to 6 Ruins Enlightenment skills stand by. So like all of them have this that makes it so that under optimal situations, you get their skill 4 on turn 7 instead of turn 11. And first off, that's just like a 30 million nuke on Song, right? Songs is just like a 30 million nuke, but also it extends the, it makes it so that you can get the extension on paralysis immediately. Like you don't have to like save paralysis for your skill 4. It just goes. So I do think that Song 150 is probably gonna be like the proper way. Like if you want like a easy full auto, even if it's not a fast full auto, you'd probably want Song 150 if you were to run Song at all. But that's my 2 cents. But as you can see with my GW, I am almost out of meat. Yeah, it was a really good Juten rebalance. I think that they kind of did everything they wanted to do. Yeah, I'm almost out of meat, which means for the first time ever, since the first day that I have ever played this game, I am going to be farming on off day. I am going to be farming meat on off day. I've literally never done that before. I normally always take my off day, but I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because I want this. I'm pushing just a little bit harder than I normally push, because I really want to try and get the outfit. Outfits look so cool. So, yep. I do think that's about it, though. I'm really glad that I ended up getting my Opus 250 before GW. I was a little scared that I wasn't gonna get it. This is my first Opus 250, by the way. I'm pretty slacker when it comes to farming Fa Zero, just because I feel like Fa Zero is like, it's really slow, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, it's not an easy fight to do. It's a fast fight. It is a fast fight for sure. It dies in like under 10 minutes normally. But like, it's very active when I'm doing it. It's extremely RNG heavy, right? So I'm like having to pay attention to everything that I'm doing, on top of the fact that I'm like playing elements that I'm not super confident on, right? So it's like very active, very like not tedious. It's fun. I enjoy doing it, but it's a lot. It's very mentally tolling. And then you get like one feather at the end of it, and you need what, like 45 roughly, 45 for a completed Opus, right? 30, 10, and then 5 for the skill. So it's like, damn, like that's a lot at Fa Zero. I didn't beat my first Hexa. Holy, let's go, Doc. What I like to see. That's what I like to see. I do think that I'm like literally done with Hexa. I mean, obviously you need the 15 for 250s. But yeah, yep, I'm done with them. And I got my Null Seraphics for everything except for wind, because I am not a wind player. My wind is specifically for doing Siegfried, but all of mine have been done for a long time now. But yeah, I mean, if you ever need bodies for HH or for Fa Zero, I can play Earth, Water, Light, and Fire in all of those fights, in both of those fights. Realistically, I could probably play Dark and Wind as well. I just don't really want to. And I realized I wouldn't be a carry element if I was on Dark and Wind, but I know I can carry on the other 4, so. Yeah, in Fa Zero, you at least got to get your first clear. I haven't gotten my first clear on Dark or Wind in Fa Zero, and I really like don't want to. Where's my Opuses? Uncap. I don't think I have the tiding for this. Yeah, I'm missing the tiding for this. But yeah, in other news though, look at this. I only have 5 more Juten to transcend. I got Uno, Quatre, Siete, Funfun, Neo. Everything else is transcend 150. And Neo is almost ready. I'm just missing these. I'm just missing these, so. And then I'll just like zoom her up to 150. I have everything else, so. Get Siete up? Why? What do I need Siete for? That FC shit is cracked? I don't need to. I've got Cow and Kate 5-star. I'd like to have a stronger grid than this, though. I'm not a fan of the AOR beaks, but I mean, otherwise, I mean, my grid's fine. Oh, right, this is gonna be the Celestial weapon right there. This is gonna be the Celestial Heart. I'll slot that in for the time being. I guess I'll actually put the Katana on. Yeah. But that needs to be a Celestial Heart right there. Yeah, I mean, otherwise my grid's done. Right? Joya dies, Kate 5-star comes in. Spam Ogi over and over and over again. But yeah, that's that. That's that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, end of the month, I am going to visit my lovely mother. So I am going to be, lack of all the Mirrans in the game is going to be the death of me. You don't need her. You don't need her. You can run Raphael or you can run Charlotta. The biggest issue with Charlotta now is that, what is the issue of, right, the fights go really quickly now. So it's kind of hard to get to turn 10, like easily. It used to be a lot easier to get to turn 10 with Charlotta. She's necessary to me? I suppose. I suppose. Yeah, I mean, Mirren's a good character. I like her, and I like using her. But Raphael is definitely a viable option, as well as Charlotta. My Bennu full auto practically kills Bennu before or a bit after turn 10. I'm pretty sure I kill Bennu like really, really early, but I'm also doing like a full dispel comp. Hold on a sec. Where's my? I'm pretty sure that surely it's this one, right? I think I'm running this for Bennu full auto. I think I run this for Bennu and for something else, but yeah, this is my Bennu full auto team, which wind is by far my weakest grid. I know that you see a bunch of grand weapons in here. Realistically, I'm just carried by Swan, but like this grid is like a hodgepodge of weapons, right? Like the only things that are super valuable for like wind primal that are in this grid are like the Charlotta swords and the Vortex of the Void. I have like the core. I should have the other one. Hold on a sec. I do have the other one. Okay. So I have like the core of like an actual wind grid. I just really don't want to spend 6 bars on these like at all. 100 draws on the pay to win. Draws boosted a lot of my comps, especially. That's nice. That's super nice. Wind's such a weird element. I think the biggest thing for me was that I got a lot of summons recently. Like what? I got Finished Noir, which is pretty good. And I got Finished Demon Bream. Yeah, I got Finished Demon Bream, which is very nice. Both of those were very, very nice. All the Zodiacs is very good, nice hit. I finished Hecate, but I don't really have a use for her. I feel like summon space is a little too hard to put her in. Artemis max uncapped was nice. I think that's about it for summons that I like didn't have maxed out. Otherwise, I'm still kind of waiting on like, yeah, like I'd really like to hit like Mars and Thor and Kaguya and all them. Oh, Luo character is nice. You can do if you're like a Chad Light man. This is not that. What even is that? This is my Suba solo team. Ticket Ratiel is nice. So what you do for, I don't know if you've seen this setup, but basically what you do is you swap into Luo with Makura. You don't care about the skill 2. You really only care about the skill 1. And then you put the Mugen substitute on Luo and guard on everyone except for Luo. And Luo just like deletes Suba. Like it like, I'm pretty sure the speedrun for this strat is like 4 minutes for a solo. Like 4 minutes solo. It's damn, no Mahira. Mahira is pretty important, otherwise you can't clear the debuff trial. If you have Ura, then Ura makes this go like really, really fast. But it is a really good strat. You click this, and then you click this, and you never click this. And you pretty sure you click Watch and Wound for 10%. But otherwise, yeah, if you don't have My Hero, it is very hard to clear the debuff trial. So, might be cooked for you. Might be cooked for you. But yeah, I mean, super normal grid, right? So, super normal grid. One day, but thanks for the comp. Yeah, of course. I don't know. I mean, you know me. I'm an Earth main. Earth main through and through. Earth main through and through. Although, no 250 Opus, because I just haven't really bothered with it yet. But, probably gonna have to bar up the Fenny weapon, which I'm not looking forward to. But let me hold on a sec. Something that I did want to talk about though, is that Yule is crazy in high level content. Like, this character lets you mash so hard. Like, so this character is so, she's not good in full auto, she's not good in burst, but in high level content, she is insane. Like, genuinely insane. One of the strongest characters I've ever used. And then recently, I just got Shishio. And let me tell you, water is broken. My water grid is a bit more premium than most. I have both the Lancelot Dagger and the Poseidon Spear. And obviously I have Shishio, which like not a whole lot of people have, but this element is crazy. Only in high-end content, obviously. Only in high-end content are they super broken. And honestly, they're not even like that broken. They are still like an Ogi-oriented element because of Hase. Genuine opinion is that Fire and Dark are tip-top of the meta in endgame. I think that if you run this comp, but instead of Yamato, you run Mana Diver with Zozimos. And then same thing here, if you run like a comp like this, but instead of Yamato, run Mana Diver with the Fenny weapon, and instead of Noah, run Fenny. Both of these elements like literally just ignore every single mechanic. They just like naturally get everything. Like they just get everything for free. They don't have to click anything. They don't have to use any charge attacks. Nothing. They just mash and go and do so much skill damage, so much auto attack damage. They have so much sustain, so many debuffs, so many buffs. Like it's just a lot. They can really just do it all. And then I think that Earth is like one step underneath of them because they also do the same thing. They just don't do it as much. They trade a lot for survivability by bringing Cayman. Cayman is a very defensive character. He's not a super offensive character. He does give you like the on element buff, but like Ratiel and Olivia are putting in a lot of the offensive work and like losing that extra character of how strong it is. Not that I'm saying that Earth is bad. Earth is like just barely underneath of those two. And then underneath of that is like endgame water and endgame light. Both of them are, I mean, honestly, I think it's probably just endgame water is like a step below Earth, and then a step below water is wind and light. I think that wind and light are both struggling a little bit in the high end because they're just so Ogi oriented. But if wind ever steps away from cow oriented setups, and if light ever starts using Futsuno Mitama instead of like Horus and Cosmos with Kengo, then I think that light's gonna shoot up to number one. I think that light's gonna be as strong, if not stronger, than Fire and Dark. Once they get some like actual support instead of having to run Kengo for everything. Obviously, charge attack is not super valuable, but that's my meta read on the game right now. At least in endgame fights. Alrighty. Chrysor boy here? That's still Ogi oriented though, right? So you still have lockout. Even if it's really high damage per turn, like water, for instance, is probably the highest damage per turn in the game. I think that dark and fire are just click attack. They just take their turns much faster. And honestly, it can kind of fuck you over. Like, you can be stuck in Ogi lockout and then like get forced into a mechanic that you weren't really ready for, because you have to wait 13 seconds in between all your turns and they only have to wait 5. So alright, I think that's enough of me yapping though. What say you we hop into a little bit of Xenogears? Oh, I've got to do an update. Please show up. Yes! Okay. Last we left off, we just killed the monster in the sewers. So now we've got to go back to the mecha fights. Still want to catch up to the rest of your previous progress, but I'm here now. I appreciate it. I appreciate you sticking around. Alright, now where am I going? Dude, I get so lost in this game. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've had a friend that's recently been going through Grand Blue for like the first time. And seeing her progress has been really, really cool. Win 3 matches to qualify for the finals. Give it a try. I have confirmed the entry of Pilot Faye. 1 moment, please. The dear Weltall has been sent to the storage pack. Stand by for report. They really do it every single time. How's my audio, by the way? Last time I streamed Xenogears, I ended up turning my audio down like a lot. Alright, easy perfect. Oh, fuck. Sounds fine to me. Perfect. Bonk. Alright, we're kind of beating this guy's ass. Mr. Drake, how are you doing? Drake, you missed at the beginning, but my buddy who was going through LobCorp just beat it on Friday. That's why I was so late streaming. Two matches. I'll enter. I've seen the tweet. Wait, did I even tweet about my friend beating LobCorp? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I did. I was like, I'll stream tonight, but it's gonna be super late. Yep. Alright, I remember. God. 2 days ago feels like 2 weeks ago. The day 49 one, yeah. That's a big fucking guy. Oh my. There we go. But yeah, he enjoyed the game quite a bit. He didn't really catch on to the story because, I mean, frankly speaking, LabCorp is kind of just like a prologue to Limbus or to Ruina. Easy 2-0. I have been making an absurd amount of money. Oh my god, please tell me I have a mod in chat. Nope. There we go. Just Dan. Drake, do you want to be a mod? Real question. I think that if anyone deserves it, you deserve it. You have more stream time in my what's it called? In my chat than I think anyone else out of like literally anyone who's watched my stream has. So if you want to be a mod, I will make you a mod. Why not? Sounds good to me. There you go, buddy. He's right for the job. I'm not gonna like. I don't think that there's a single person that's more right for the job than Drake, right? You will definitely regret this. If I do, I'll take it away. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna regret it. Okay. No worries. Nice. Chip out. Ooh, what the? Get up attack. Nice. Close but no cigar. Wow, oh my god. Now I just got to discover how to utilize such powers. So you can use mod view, which is, not gonna lie, a little bit of an overwhelming UI that showcases everything that you have. But also I'm pretty sure Twitch support actually has like a page on what moderators can do and like how to do it all. Bro, you did it. You won. You're the battling champ. Or close enough anyway. Victory is in reach. If you just win tomorrow's finals league, we'll have our names cleared and be released. But Hammer, you know my opponent is no pushover. His power is incredible. He's been battling champion for 3 years straight. Beating him is going to be no easy task. Up until today, I've managed to win somehow, but tomorrow's another matter. I doubt that I will win. If that's your attitude, you'll lose even if you could have won. Emote only mode. I didn't think you'd be the type to say something like that. You can also run polls, right? And like gambas, like predictions. Something for people to spend their points on. However, by being a mod, that means that you yourself are not allowed to participate in the polls. A bit of a word. That's not so, bro. This here mechanic is doing the best he can, you know? I didn't mean it that way, so don't get all upset now, Hammer. Anyway, let's go back to our barracks and call the dock, shall we? Don't you think you should save your battle record inside the memory cube? I suppose I should. That's crazy. It literally said you should save. Why does the option even exist if I can't gamble? Well, I guess I can always take away mod. If it really matters that much to you. But it's not like my mods ever put up predictions or anything like that. Realistically, I don't really have the audience for predictions, right? What, like 3 people do a prediction and just lose all their fucking points? Is that all? Yep. This is the best that can be obtained around here. You think I can win with these crude parts? You've got a point. Compared to the Champ's gear, the quality just does not match up. There's nothing we can do. Master Rico's gear is a special make of gear provided by the community. From maintenance to parts, it receives the best of everything. Can't find the prediction option on mobile? I think it is a command. I'm like 99% certain it's a command. As long as money is involved, the champ will go all out. That's one of the reasons he's so powerful. Can we get better parts? This? Ha 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 ha. As usual, you haven't learned anything, have you? Who's there? Oh my god, that man. Long time. Faye. You're the one. From the Ave tournament. What do you want? I'm busy right now. Humph. No matter how high quality your gear may be, you won't be able to defeat him. What are you talking about? Yikes! You still do not understand, do you? Then let me show you. Why do you suddenly want to fight for? Are you crazy or something? Enough talk. Take this. Oh my god. Oh! You beat my ass! You're serious? Of course. So put up a good fight. Because if you don't, your life is mine. Enough talk. Have at thee. Damn, Crow's beating my ass. Sore! Doria! 95, not bad. Well, at least I can hit him this time. When we fought him before, we were kind of just dodging everything, getting my ass beat. I definitely need to heal. Unfortunately, I don't have lock here to backseat me. Oh no! Chill him. back to back? Oh fuck, I'm out of EP. Alright, let's use one of these. And probably use the other one as well. Let's restore a little bit EP. So I can use inner healing. Alright. Bop. Wait, he's dodging everything again. What the? Stop it! Maybe I need to do a Chi Blast on him first before I can hit him. Okay, there we go. No, dude, he's just dodging everything. Oh, there we go. Nice hit. He keeps on counterattacking me though, which really sucks. And I'm out of EP. Ooh, we're getting a little low. Please don't dodge. Oh my god. Woo. What a wimp. Dude, this guy is beating my ass. Is this a I feel like if it was a forced loss, I would have lost by now. Like, surely you would have, like, one-shot me or something. Oh, so I guess he only counterattacks when he gets any dodge off. So he's gonna counterattack here because he dodged. Yep. Ouchies. And then he still gets his free turn off. Does Iron Valor increase my, doesn't give me more accuracy now. So I guess we just gotta keep on playing this game of healing up, getting fucking shot at, and praying that he doesn't dodge so that I don't get counterattacked. No! What a wimp! I'm sorry! When he shoots me, ouchies. It's okay, we gotta heal him. He shoots me, I get another healing. Don't dodge. Come on. Nice. Big damage. Nice. Oh, there we go. That's the same technique as me. How come? Is he me from the future? Dane, I think I'm losing it. Wait, what for? Fighting brute strength with brute strength is a sign of a great fool. It's obvious that a lighter body such as yours will always be at a disadvantage in a head-on attack. I gave you a good example. That minor difference between you and I had this outcome. Now someone else with a mass several times as you, like Rico, the outcome becomes highly apparent. This applies to Gears as well. Even if you were to get parts comparable to Rico's, there is still that difference in mass. To make up for this, one must commit to a single final strike that thrusts at the opponent's fissure. I have given you the hint. It's up to you to figure it out through experience. Wait! Why is it that you have the same fighting style as I? And how do you know my name? Tell me. He's me. He is definitely me from the future. It was 3 years ago. The one who took you in your mutilated state to that mountain village was none other than myself. You're the one who brought me to Lahan? Yes, at your father's request. My father's? What's your relation to my father? Khan and I were fellow students. Khan? Is that my father's name? Why do you ask for your father's name? You haven't lost your... Yeah, so tell me anything you can, will you? I see. In your injured state. I wouldn't have been surprised. Wise men. Khan Wong. That is your father's name. Since our youth, Khan and I studied the martial arts together. Father and you? Yes. Eventually your father became an officer of a certain country. There he met a young woman. She was about 20 years old. Her name was Karen. She was like a flower in full bloom. Flower? It means that she was extraordinarily beautiful. I see. Then she's... Yes, your mother. Khan married your mother and I left on a journey to strengthen myself. Then my mother. Where's my mother now? You do not remember that either? I see. According to Khan, when you were but a child, she passed away. Oh. Time passed. During my journey, I received a letter from Khan. The letter said that his son was taken away by a man. Khan once said you had special powers. The man who wanted that power took you. That man was Groff. Groff? He took me away? You've met him? Yeah, 3 times. It's amazing you are still in one piece. It seemed to Groff that I was still not powerful enough to achieve his ultimate goal. Anyway, let me hear more about this story. Khan wished to go find his son, and if possible, he wanted my help. I agreed to Khan's request and began searching for you, and that man. Then came that one fateful night 3 years ago. There was a violent storm. The storm felt as if it was thrown at us through sheer rage. That night, Khan notified me that he had located his son. So I headed for that location, as if I was drawn to it. You and Khan were wounded badly. I have no idea what had happened between you two and Groff. By then, Groff had already gone. I don't know why, but probably he was driven away by Khan. Khan decided to pursue Groff and left me to care for his son. I provided you with the necessary first aid and left you in the custody of those village people. Then, I followed after Khan. You probably lost your memory when you were injured then. Why did my father pursue Groff? I don't even know. Just that he said it was not only for the sake of the son, but also for the sake of the world. That man had to be disposed of. He added that if something were to happen to him, I would have to take care of the rest. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Ralph said that my father was dead. If Grass has been appearing in your presence, then that is a possibility. That is truly unfortunate. Do you remember anything about your fighting techniques? Huh? No. Nothing. Your fighting skills were probably taught to you by Khan. Khan and I both studied under the same master. That is why my techniques are similar to yours. Well then, I must be off. To where? I will go find him. I need to pinpoint what his intentions are. And also, for Khan's sake, just tell me one thing. What country was my father an officer for? Are you going there? I don't know. There are other things I have to take care of. Yes. The floating land which tries to hide behind a wall, protected, as if to conceal their failure, that is Shavat. That is your father's country. Shavat? The floating land? Farewell. Hey! What a mysterious person. Is this the second time you have met him? Yeah, I met him at the fighting tournament. Huh? Yeah, since that tournament in Ave. He sure is a mysterious person. I probably won't understand straight away what he meant today. What is this Ave tournament? What is going on? But I think I get the general idea. I might be able to do something in tomorrow's final round. Differences in the performance of that gear parts are not going to influence the outcome. Well, not as much as I thought before. Never underestimate the situation. You might lose pretty badly if you think you can just win by getting a grasp of the concept. I know, Doc. Well, let us return to our quarters and rest, Fan. Your fate lies in the outcome of tomorrow's competition. You need to preserve your strength. Specific people, of course. True. I am ignoring Hammer. Hello, Hammer. Yeah, I think we should probably buy some stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Alright, I'm thinking... I'm thinking we should probably buy... Probably like 8 of these. And I'm also thinking maybe enough already. Maybe we need to use an Omega Soul. If I went into that fully healed and with all my EP, oh, I am fully healed already. If I went into that fully healed and with all my EP, I think that I would have been a lot better off there. Let's go ahead and save. And now it's time to take a nap. Rest up. Are ads running right now? Oh, they just ran. Got it. As usual, we gotta buy our limit booster. Dishes a la rock. Batlin steak. Scrumptious, flavoursome, nicely chewy and quite good. Not this one, right? Yeah. So now we go out here. Now it's time to fight Rico, aka Blanca. Oh boy. Oh my god, it's already 8:15? Dude. Bedtime fast approaching. We'll probably do this and then find a good place to save. The Finals League against Rico. Nice. Beat his ass. I am getting my ass beat. No, just barely, man. Holy moly. No, no, it was so close. I was so close. I almost made the comeback. Oh, it's a best 3 out of 5. Nice. 2-2. Holy fuck, I'm getting my ass beat. Nice. GG. Hey, your machine has been rigged. I'm gonna tell the committee on you. What? Yeah, he's definitely had his gear equipped with parts that are in violation of the rules or something. Shut up! Don't embarrass me any further. How could such special parts exist in the Imperial capital anyway? Especially since you can't leave the Imperial capital with these collars on. But Rico, then... I thought I told you to stop! Keep quiet. That's right, it's impossible! Throw one on his own strength! Stop trying to trump up false accusations. Bro. Enough already, man. I won because of luck. Because I had a good teacher. Also, the wound to your arm hasn't completely healed yet, has it? If it wasn't for that wound, I'm sure you would have won instead. Defeat is defeat. A wound is no excuse. The battling champion is you. Well, I have something I must see to. I'll be off now. Champ, wait up! Let us go with you! I am no longer the champ. You guys will just get in my way. Don't follow me, okay? In your way? But champ! Rico! Yeah, I'm just that guy. Oh, I passed out. Steer. This is the last. Hang in there with me. Get him. Myself. Yeah, Rico's awesome. Big fan of Blanca. Blanca Street Fighter. Oh no, Ellie. Hey look, check this out. There's only one control ship. The other 7 are all ether guided. Just who the hell is controlling all of them? I never thought you'd be the escort commander. Dominia? Dominia? Who's that? Hey, not the one from the elements. It's been a long time, Elheim. The last time was Xenogears, wasn't it? What are you doing here? This is a vital mission, ordered from Central. I already have Ramses' orders. The Hecht is not to be piloted by a common soldier. I will take the Hecht. I didn't even need an escort, but this was also part of the plan. This would be a good fight. Wait! Tell me what our target is. You should know. That's restricted, but I guess I can tell. The electric generator in the eastern section of Kislev's imperial capital. The target is a reactor left there by an ancient civilization. The reactor? If you attack that, then Kislev will... Probably most of it will be destroyed. The rest will be uninhabitable for hundreds of years. Why are you doing this? The Purge. Why else? You may know this already. Kislev has the gatekeeper. The original gate is controlled by those vulgar lambs. This land barrier was made by our predecessors. The lambs are trying to destroy the gate. Are you going to allow that? That may be so. But do we have the right to get involved? Does that bother you? Since when did you have a conscience? War, strife, betrayal, deceit, all that are on the lamb's minds. Surely you should know that by looking at the fools in this country, just let them loose and see what they do. They would pillage and loot our world acting as if they owned it. Advanced knowledge or tools aren't necessary for common households. We must lead them where they belong. You were originally a land dweller, so what? I was chosen by the commander. Don't look at me the same as those stupid lambs. Yes, well, you've shirked the duty that was instilled in you since your Jugan days. Arguing with you is a waste of time. I was a surface dweller myself, but I'm going to purge the lambs. I want you, the shepherds, able to see with your own eyes what I can do. This room? This is the champ's. Yes, this room given to the champion. Is it not to your satisfaction? No, it's not that. What about Rico? Rico? He's the ex-champion. Now you are the champion. But what happened to him? After the finals league during the group league bouts, his gear went out of control. The out-of-control gear crashed into the Kaiser's box seat and was damaged. Nothing has been heard from the former champion Ricardo, and no one has seen him since the incident. There are no battling competitions for a while, so you can rest up a bit. The explosive collar has been removed. How about taking a walk around A Block, the civilian area of Norchern, sorry. A Block? Civilian area? The southeast part of the Imperial capital. It's called A Block, or the ordinary civilian area. Well then, shall take our leave. Anyway, this room is yours to use. Next door is your bedroom. Oh, and Faye, now you'll be given the title of his champion, as well as special S-rank privileges. Well, congratulations on winning the battling championship. We were able to take some very good data. One more thing, good news. Kaiser Sigmund would like to meet you, Champion Faye. Please stop by the Central Administrative District. Well, goodbye. So you are now free in both name and reality, right? So, what are you gonna do now, bro? Leave Norton? We are not yet finished. There's one thing left to do here. I know. It's Weltall, right? We can't just leave it here. We have to get it back somehow. It is best if we assume Weltall has been moved to a different dock. So, I guess that is where you come in, Hammer? Got it, Doctor. I'll find out where your gear is. I'll bet my name is the Imperial Capital's #1 supplier on it. Okay then. Let's work separately. I'll work by myself while you, Hammer, and Doc work together. Bro, don't you trust me or something? I work better alone. Nothing against Citan, but he'll just get in the way, bro. So then, just leave it to me, okay? That Hammer. You should make a move too. My bed. Alrighty, fellas. You already know what time it is. It's time for Dane to go to sleep. But we'll play more tomorrow. We will play more tomorrow. I am so freaking tired, dude. So freaking tired. So I'm probably gonna head to sleep a little bit early. I know this is normal for stream end time, but not normal for stream length because I started really late. But I am super tired. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.